Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the TCU Horned Frogs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas Jayhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When the receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll fire. He finds his man. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Just going to keep it after the snap. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. A run for the quarterback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. The offense lining up for a first down play. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Got him downfield. Can anyone catch him? The 10. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man quickly. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback bonus strike.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Caught in the backfield. It's Battle. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. And the Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Right, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like, you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, you can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Feeling some heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Steps away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun. They're trying to get to it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, TCU! And a first down for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge hiccup on that play.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
To throw, it's Daniels. He's got him this time. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Oh, look out, there he goes! Touchdown, Jayhawks! TCU will send its offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Moving out of the pocket. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown! First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Back to the ground game on the left. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. He wants to throw, looking to scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Slides away. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Got it in the middle. It's Arnold.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first time.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And this guy stood in the pocket, and he took one right in the kisser and still delivered the ball.
He showed you his toughness there, Reese, didn't he? And he still had to be accurate with that throw because that was man covered.
And the catch and run into the end zone. First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Lockett starts to collapse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Working that left side now. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up.
Going to take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. The Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5, and the returner will be brought down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On the move, it's Neal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. On the move. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know, the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play, because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give to the tailback. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
This is a 3rd and long. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Extending the play. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, TCU! They take the lead with the 6.
TCU.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job.
He's going up top. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Pulls it in. It's Payne. Tackled immediately after the catch. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. A designed run for the quarterback. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. Explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
But when you get down here inside the red zone, you've got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten... The Kansas offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered out.
Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Right on target this time. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Slips a tackle. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, TCU! They're now in really good shape to get back into the... Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's looking to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Neal. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's gotten the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He wants to throw it again. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking downfield, it's Daniels. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Kansas!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And you know what? You kind of deserve that. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot. So give him a little bit of hope.
Going up top on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Big 1st down sack for the defense brings up 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, but you're going to have time to throw.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now...
Looking deep down the right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on first down. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that's being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.